What would you do if someone stole $200,000 worth of your property and the police did nothing? Most people would hire a lawyer, maybe file a complaint, maybe give up. Ben Schneider built a cult. This is the story of the greatest Lego heist you've never heard of. A father and son collection built over 20 years. A franchise store that changed hands and allegedly kept everything. A YouTuber who went so far to get justice that he got arrested twice. And a police department now under national scrutiny for how it handled all of it. Let's go back to the beginning. Eric Mansell is 83 years old. Since the year 2000, he and his son Brian had been collecting Star Wars Lego sets, not casually, obsessively. 780 unopened sets, 1,200 rare minifigures, a cloud city set worth over $10,000 on its own. The full collection, carefully maintained and documented, was valued at $200,000. In 2023, Eric's health began to decline. Brian made a decision. Rather than let the collection sit idle, they would place it on consignment with a Bricks and Minifigs franchise in Kaiser, Oregon. Bricks and Minifigs is a chain of specialty Lego resale stores. The arrangement was straightforward. The store would sell items from the collection, and the Mansells would receive the proceeds. The store even posted about it on social media, proud to be housing one of the most impressive collections they'd ever seen. Then the franchise changed hands. New owners took over, and suddenly the Mansells found themselves locked out. The new management claimed they had no obligation to honor the original consignment agreement. The collection, worth $200,000, was sitting inside a store the Mansells could no longer access, and nobody seemed willing to help. The corporate parent of Bricks and Minifigs said the consignment deal violated company guidelines and had never been authorized. Local police in Oregon declined to treat it as theft. Civil litigation would cost money the family didn't have and take years they might not get. Brian Mansell had nowhere to turn, until he found Reckless Ben. Benjamin Schneider is a YouTuber with a taste for elaborate, chaotic investigations. Think Nathan for you, but with more Lego and a higher chance of arrest. On May 21st, 2026, he posted a video titled, "I tracked down the thief who stole $200,000 of Lego." 3.1 million views in 2 weeks. The video was just the beginning. Over a series of feature-length videos, Ben Schneider launched a full campaign against the new franchise owners. He set up a competing Lego pop-up near the store. He held raffles. He dressed as a Marvel villain. He tricked staff into signing statements that appeared to acknowledge the consignment dispute. He organized what he called a Lego cult, a group of followers and former Bricks and Minifigs employees who would document and publicize the situation from the inside. He also launched a GoFundMe for the Mansell family. It has now raised over $128,000. And then he went to Utah. Joshua Johnson is one of the new franchise owners. He lives in American Fork, Utah. Ben Schneider showed up there multiple times. He picketed outside the man's home. He documented the confrontations on camera. He confronted employees at the Utah-based corporate office of Bricks and Minifigs. In March of 2026, the American Fork Police Department arrested Ben Schneider. The charges: stalking, targeted residential picketing, criminal trespass, disorderly conduct. The following day, a judge approved a search warrant for the Airbnb where Schneider was staying. He and 4 associates were arrested. Everyone except Schneider was later released. The arrest footage went viral. On June 1st, 2026, Schneider posted a video breaking down the arrest and his interactions with the American Fork Police Department. That video amassed over 1.3 million views and sparked a wave of accusations against the department, that officers had been heavy-handed, that the response was disproportionate, that law enforcement was protecting the wrong. The American Fork Police Chief, Cameron Paul, issued a public statement. He said officers were responding to conduct reported in Utah, the picketing and trespass allegations, and were not intervening in the underlying business dispute in Oregon. Critics weren't buying it. The optics were difficult. An elderly man's life savings in Lego, allegedly taken by a store that changed hands. A son trying to recover them through legitimate channels and hitting a wall. A YouTuber trying to help and getting arrested twice. And a police department now being called corrupt on social media by hundreds of thousands of people. As of June 2026, Ben Schneider is facing multiple misdemeanor charges. The criminal case is ongoing. The Mansells have not recovered their collection. The GoFundMe continues to grow. Bricks and Minifigs corporate continues to deny any wrongdoing. And Reckless Ben continues to post. There's something about this story that goes beyond the Lego. It's a story about what happens when the systems that are supposed to protect people, the police, the courts, corporate accountability, fail an ordinary family, and about what happens when one person decides to make enough noise that the world cannot look away. Whether Ben Schneider crossed lines he shouldn't have crossed is a fair question. Whether the Mansells deserved better from the system is not. Subscribe if you want to follow this one as it develops. I'll be covering every update. I'm the Moist Towelette. I'll see you in the next one.